as a Leo, this could be a sun, moon, or rising. Let's say for right now until the beginning of October, I want to know what energies through my tarot we have for you, Leo. What do you have in store? What is Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Mercury need to know? Especially Leo's sun. Leo's sun, please bring me clarity and please protect me in the name of Jesus. My angels, my spirit guides. Please bring clarity. Leo, what's going on with you for right now until the beginning of October? What's your overall energy? One more time. Okay, Leo, here we go. From right now until the beginning of October, how is Leo energy going to be feeling? What do they need to know? I'm thinking, what big situations are going to be coming out? Like, what events? What do they need to know? This one, it was kind of stuck, so I think it's waiting on everything you planned for to work out, you know? It's just looking for the expansion of, you know, waiting for that. Okay, so something maybe you're looking forward to in the near future. I don't know if right now it's something might have just happened recently, okay? It's both emotionally walking away, but it's so you can tell the world, you know, I need to go away, move away to calmer waters, because deep inside somebody's emotionally walking away, or you are. I think you are, but it's actually moving you forward to what you can look forward to in the future. Whatever energy that brought, let's ask what that came from. So you might have been affected. It could have been the 8th that like things started happening. Somebody emotionally walked away. Leo, okay, and it doesn't have to be. 6 could have been involved. Let's just say like maybe it was one person feeling victorious about a situation, or someone like, you know, was giving, you know, a lot of time into something, or money, or effort, or even their well-being, is now just like, you know, I have to emotionally withdraw from this. And because I'm ready to go to calmer waters, and it just happened. Okay, there was self-sabotage. I don't know if someone went to Jello. It sounds like Jello. Sorry. Self-sabotage was behind that, and that's why somebody had to walk away. And now that could be like, doesn't want to talk about it. Let's like put it under the carpet. I don't want to deal with it right now. Okay. It was something, maybe it was online, some email. It could have been about a child even that's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But it's like, it was a message that kind of came through. It could be about children. Okay, if we go to the children direction, because energies are energies, and in these cards it's crazy because in us all out there right now, that anyone that connects to me, I know that I can go so many directions, and it could connect to what is your story, because even though the card, like, we all have our different lives and we all are dealing with things differently, the energies can connect to certain things that make the energy the same as for what these cards read, okay? For you, Leo, out there. So I hope that makes sense. So what just happened is that someone or you emotionally have to walk away from, subconsciously, like internally. The reason why is because you wanted to just move towards calmer waters. Like, I'm just your thoughts, like emotionally walking away deep inside, but really showing outside that I have to move on to something, and maybe you have to carry someone with you through that, through it, to help them through calmer waters, okay? But it's like waiting to come back to, maybe, or have that complete emotional fulfillment is what is really wanting to experience. Like, complete fulfillment. Everybody's happy. Like, the dogs are just, everybody's in love, and all the emotions are flowing for everyone. Family, friends, everything, right? It can be marriage too. Now there's like something online that subconsciously was like bringing courage and showing free spirit and a love of life and discovery. And you might have seen it online. Okay. It makes you more talkative. It maybe made you want to reach out to someone that you saw something. It could be something that was involved with sports. That was a new idea of courage, and someone's being free-spirited in that. Okay. There could be children involved. It could have been actually about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, younger, let's say in their 20s or teenage, but they're like the ones that are very passionate and just really fired up about life, and they're always having this spark, and they show instead more of like this thoughts and talkative and aggression of what they really are experiencing. So what you should know is that the energy is about subconsciously, you need to emotionally walk away from it and bring it towards outwardly in the world, something you can help heal by moving to calmer waters with the thoughts and all this, okay? It could be about death. I don't know, someone died. And by the way, as sad as this can be, if it's that direction, if someone has passed away, I'm really sorry. It's never easy to lose someone you love in this world. But I want you to know that I think through this, Leo, you have seen so much self-love, or you've seen so much love poured into this situation. It was like a new beginning of love, that something died. Possibly. You see it online. It subconsciously brings you to spark that emotionally you feel like walking away from, but you come off like in your thoughts to like, let's just move forward into calmer waters about this. It's about new beginnings of love. Maybe someone fell in love with someone else and the love died. It's showing outwardly, because really what's underneath that is someone actually loves themselves now, or they have someone pouring love into them, or you do. Okay, find out more about that, Leo. All right, Leo, let's see what else kind of energies we have here. I think like just if we move forward into this, like in closer to October, here's your card. Okay, courage, strength. It's healing. I think you're gonna be a big part of this, and behind that is marriage, celebration. Okay, weddings. It could be even a funeral if it's involved with the death. But it's like helping someone through it heal with your courage and your strength. And it's going to be tested, but you use your confidence and self-assurance and your resilient inner power that you can forward on. And if this is with others that you love, you're helping them through this, okay? Also, there can be a point, Leo, if no one has passed away, there could be a situation of like, there needs to be a change in something that needs to die within yourself. you know, like an old self, an old pattern that you do. Maybe like you found a time where you really wanted a new beginning of love poured into you. Because whatever came out died. Okay? It needs to be, it needs to come back again. And it's going to hurt. And it's very, there's Scorpio energy here. Okay, Leo? I see air and I see some emotions, some cups here. Okay, Leo, in the future, near future from all of this, there's courage and strength. And that comes from within you. So what you do outside in the world to show this is by, and maybe if you don't know, maybe this is what you're bringing in the energy around you. You're bringing children and joy and bliss. You're bringing clarity. You're bringing light to a situation in the path of this, moving forward, of making decisions using clear communication. This could be involved with a counselor. It could be a teacher, instructor. It could be an artist, a singer, someone that inspires you through intelligence and how to deal with complex situations. This is actually water and air, feminine energy right here. So it could be someone you're dealing with that, Leo. Okay, this is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Doesn't have to be, okay? Whether that's you or someone else, you're going to experience something that, you know, there's clarity to this. You have to be strong, you know, subconsciously. You have to, like, heal the situation, be resilient through something that is being, I mean, it's a beautiful day. There might be someone you have to deal with that's a little cutthroat about, like, a new beginning of something you're passionate about or that you really want to have. That might take, it's a thrust of feeling that, like, you notice in this person, or they kind of experience this with you and they're like, wait, let's talk about this whole idea that you have, you know? And there's a new beginning that's abundant. I mean, I actually see this person giving to you from something that you are showing them, you know, in the future. You know, like, you're like, I'm ready for something new. I've got a great idea. I've got this great vision. And someone you bring passion to this, you know, and you have help with that, or you bring that to them. But there's, like, just, it keeps moving forward into a new abundance. Like, you might find yourself getting really lucky because you're resilient through it. Someone might make you feel like this is stable, this is long lasting. Whatever you or work with, an artist or an instructor, teacher, lawyer, you know, someone that maybe can help you bring clarity too, you know. It's help driving you towards something that you know that could be a long lasting and bring you abundance of money. Put time into something. God wants you to put lots of time into this and effort and your well-being in that as well, okay? And you're going to have to be resilient through it, and you will be. That's what comes deep inside you, Leo, when you experience this. What you're waiting for. Now this is, let's get that out of the way. I want to let you know something might be holding you back that you could be doing right now. It's been going on for a while. Somebody keeps you waiting. Now this could be a third party. This could be a situation that's not involved with you, Leo. There's something, it's an Aries energy, but it doesn't have to be, again, Leo. It's like seeing someone possibly that you take a moment to think about, okay? You see them try and expand, and you see them, their nobility and their honesty, and that they're trying to prepare themselves. But really deep inside, in Sagittarius energy over here, If they've been a wounded warrior, they have their own strength, and they find great success and health and discipline by their vitality of through hardships, Leo. And I think you know that in them. It's something that maybe you guys relate to. I think you guys help each other through passion to expand ideas. The 12th, you might have experienced this. 9th or the 3rd. It's a third party though. So it's like someone not exactly involved with whomever you're surrounded by at this moment. It could be someone outskirts of it. You might not even see them, Leo. That's what I feel, but I feel like there's still a connection you have, whether it's related in like, you know, we get soul ties connected. Somebody's been holding back time and effort and like their well-being, needing to heal through time, and maybe their money, they have to like really hold back on money too, or what they have because they don't have much. But you could see that they're expanding, or you know that you're trying to help them through that, or they're helping you through that, okay? You want to help them through that. I don't know, it could be vice versa. There's giving though before. So it's like giving a lot and then now holding back, Leo. Because there was self-sabotage. It goes back to that again. Anything else to go with this energy right here? There could have been jail time too. All right, Leo, one more thing. I'm just going to throw this out there. Now, this could happen, or this could be another part of this situation that you might be dealing with in September to October. Capricorn energies right here. The devil is subconsciously. Okay, don't be fearful of the devil. He appears many, many times in energies, and some people way more than the others, but whether it's you or someone else, it's a fear, and it's worldly, and it's judgmental, and it's lust, and it's obsession, and it's fear, and it's lies, and it's betrayal, and it's everything. It's materialistic, it's society based, it's just not that deep. It's a toxic relationship that could be connected to it, or there is another situation. Okay, so it doesn't have to be exactly about that. There's a father involved that comes out with this, okay, and it's business minded. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy doesn't have to begin, but you know, this could be a father, Leo, that, or, you know, wanting someone to be of a businessman, seeing someone that should be honest, is honest, loyal, dedicated to be grounded and practical, is really tired of holding a very big burden and the responsibility, and they're lost faith, and they're frustrated of the excessive pressure. And so really it comes from fear, it comes from obsession, it comes from materialism, it comes from repression, it comes from shadow self. Like, so all that burden that someone like doesn't want to hold anymore, you know, it could be a businessman you're involved with, Leo, or a father that you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I see Capricorn though, Leo. This is big time. So it doesn't have to be though. There's judgment behind that. But it could be about a father or a businessman that's finally just going to let go. Maybe this just happened too. Or maybe it's going to be happening on the 21st. So pay attention to that. And if you are that person, because there is fire here, it's time to release it. It's time to release the repression and the bondage or the materialism of what you feel like you need to have. Okay? It's too much. You're going to experience a moment where you're going to be like, I can't do this anymore. Maybe there's been work situations too at work that's just been like, just really hard that you've been just trying to deal with toxicity at your workplace too. Or again, could be a father. Or just someone that usually is loyal and honest and, is practical, a good father. After that it will become enlightened again. I mean, Leo, you got the Sun again, so this is your card with Nine of Cups. There is also clarity of what someone has emotional fulfillment on their own with, singularly. Let's see what that is about. What's the Nine of Cups for Leo from right now until October? For Leo energy. It's like trying to balance and adapt to different sides of the spectrum on what to put your money in, your effort, your time. Trying to juggle all of these things, okay? But you actually get a lot of emotional fulfillment. And you guard that, the competition and the struggle. I mean, maybe you enjoy it, Leo. Maybe you really enjoy that competition and the struggle of holding it together. Or you see someone like that, but deep inside, it's subconsciously it's really materialistic and toxic. I don't know if you'd want to maybe finally someone lets it go. The heavy burden. Okay? Maybe you're searching for someone in that situation with a man, or you are, for you, to become more loyal and honest and self-righteous and grounded, thinking about more the money, getting yourself more in that. But it's gonna help let go finally of everything you've been holding on to, trying to suppress the emotions or the actions and all the drive that you've been trying to get through. Maybe it's been a holdback of something that you've been obsessed over too. Okay, one more for you, Leo, here. Oh, here's that Ten of Wands again. That's subconscious, so it's going to let you know what that comes from, okay? Behind that was heartbreak. This could be selfishness too, though, okay, Leo? This could be involved with more than one, and it was thoughts, and it was words, and it hurt with emotions. It came from something that actually was supposed to be going with the flow, ebb and flow, okay? And what caused this heavy burden? It's I see a lot of greed, honestly, Leo. I don't know if money got really involved in some things, money-wise, this month. The reason why I keep going to greed, this Page of Pentacles reversed, and you could be dealing with someone that you could see that's really, just stingy with their money, too. Could be. Or not really wanting to work on themselves so much as they put out they want to, or there's something unrealistic that was sent, okay, and it's something that has to be given in clear communication. Now, Leo, what holds you back I think could hold you back is having that one moment of like passion. The Knight of Wands is involved. So someone might shut you down, Leo, because they want to think more in their thoughts and they want to be more clear-minded and communicate, and it kind of just takes the out of you. But then again, in the long run, you just keep moving forward to something you know has been going on for a long time, that you have had effort in, you have put time and money in. It's something secretive to you, Leo. It's hidden. There's an illusion. It's Cancer energy doesn't have to be. It might have happened around this time in the moon. There's some really full energy moon where it's pretty crazy. So wherever you're at, if you are dealing with a lot around you, it will be released if you allow it to be. Just know that sometimes, Leo, the impulsiveness, actions can cause you or someone to have to communicate clearly about this. That was more wasteful of time and effort and money. That, you know, doing this, like, it really put more strain on you. Trying to deal with all of that, which became, could have been greed, you know, or just something ended up becoming toxic from it, right? So watch out for that. But there will be a time you will finally release this, or someone will. Because there's a lot of suppression. I could see that someone's dealing with you, you are dealing with this. And remember, it could be, again, about grieving death, but it also could be about needing to change everything about you. So you might have to go through some breakage and healing pain of like where it's like everything you thought was how it was supposed to be has to change. Okay, but that will bring new self-love to you or someone. And then it's working on something that you probably want to keep hidden, keep to yourself. But just be careful that you're not being like, you're not causing illusions and fear through that, okay? It's your subconscious too that maybe causes delusions. You see someone like that, it's been going on for a long time. It's something that you dream of, and it's been secretive for you, Leo. Some of you can be dealing with that too. There's options though, and you've been seeing that going on for a long time, that you know there's different ways of looking at it. But you're always trying to find the rose-colored glasses. That's the doggy. Okay. So I don't know if that helped, but let me get advice for you, okay? Advice for my dear Leo. For anyone's dealing with that, what do they need to know about how to release repression, heavy burdens, anything toxic in the situation that I just talked about, and being wasteful? Leo energy. Not something right there. Let's see. This is very important advice. Oh, shoot. I just want you to know, because this air and earth, it's been like an action, or it could be someone that's younger. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus involved, you know, like in the 20s and 30s and stuff, but someone that is methodical about their dreams of like moving things forward. They're very conservative and dependable. But it also could be, and if I say it in this way, okay, that subconsciously this is what you see in you or someone else. This is the advice. So this might be about a child or a teenager, younger adult, Leo. So all that could have been relating to a situation like that. Could be your child, your kin, or it could be someone you work with. Okay. The new beginning, of this action of ideas and inspiration and creation and force, and it also could be lust. It's something that needs to really hold themselves. It's the Knight of Wands. Okay. Interesting. This could be your own inner child. I'm going to tell you different ways I can see this. And you're biased about this. So consciously be methodical and be practical. Using communication to move forward. To take action in something that you might have to spend money on, but be methodical about it, of your vision, what you might have to, and clever about, and responsible, and conservative on what you need to do to move forward, to move into, and you just should know it's gonna take time, even though you'd love to have of this new beginning of something that you find very creative or lustful even, or action towards that. Someone might hold themselves back because they've dealt with a lot. Okay? Maybe you have. Know that's coming from that. It's okay to be guarded. It is absolutely okay. But the subconscious just needs to be methodical and conservative and practical while it makes these moves. Because you've dealt with a lot. Someone has in this, okay? And it could be something that hasn't been revealed or it has. But it's hidden emotions. It's it could be an illusion, or it's just something that's secretive. And it's shadow work. It's something there's emotions involved that hasn't been dealt with yet. It hasn't been illuminated in the sun. It hasn't been shown. Maybe it happens at nighttime. That when this needs to come out, your advice is to make that move towards something, being conservative and methodical while you do this. When you come out and do this new beginning of something that you have such creation in, or such drive in, or such vision in, or such, I want to make this happen, and passion. Okay? You can get through this. Just know that someone that you will be doing this with, it's just know that they've been through a lot, or you have been doing this. So that could sometimes hold you back, but don't self-sabotage it. And just know that somebody might try to. So, because there's still some hidden emotions they haven't dealt with it. That was Cancer energy. Okay. It's time to just, in that time as well, rest your thoughts, or someone is going to be. That's the way to take it, though. I'm going to get a little bit more on that. It's setting limits, too. It's knowing when your boundaries need to be met, and you have to put your foot down, Leo. Someone needs to. Because the ego comes out, okay? Leo, you or someone around that you love or experiencing this with in this month, subconsciously it comes from them being very stubborn. Okay? And so instead what happens is you or someone's ego is being shown. Now, this can be masculine, or it could be if you're feminine, it could be your masculine energy coming out to the world in the circumstance that you need to know that don't use your ego. Pride is an awesome thing. Ego, yes, it does help us through a lot. We do need ego, but there's difference between healthy and negative. And positive and negative. Positive ego is still being able to see the bigger picture in the circumstance, knowing you're not using it to protect yourself from what you're fearful about that is of the situation. It's like good to pull yourself back if you have to before words are said or you react to something, okay? Just know too that if it's not you, it could be involved with someone in your life that what it's coming from, like if you see someone using their ego through all this that I was just saying, that's, you know, tired of carrying it all and dealing with a lot, I see, but you know, lots of passion and lots of new beginnings can come, and self-love. Like there's great cards in there too. So there'll be a lot of new beginnings, even if there's something that had to die in a relationship, situation, a marriage, work, a breakage of what you've been doing for a while. You've been stubborn. You need to stop. Stop being so stubborn. Okay, that's where it's coming from, and that's where ego comes out. Okay, or you're dealing with someone like that, you see. Now admit. It's always good to admit to if this would be you, because we suppress our emotions. We suppress our real true feelings about certain circumstances that we're in. You know, that makes us use our ego. Our masculine drive to be like, oh, yeah, I got this. Because instead, you need to be more of service to the heart and others. You know, humble. That's the thing I was trying to say. Positive ego is, it's where you can still be humble about your decisions, and you've been wise enough to really look at yourself first and say, is this me? Or is this somebody dealing with something on their own and they're projecting on me, or I just don't feel very comfortable with this, or they just suddenly don't want to give me money, or they don't want to give me effort, or they don't want to give me time, you know, or you didn't, you know, and then you're coming back to this again to start over, possibly with the work relationship situation. You know, what can come out is like, because you're just so stubborn, someone's just so stubborn, they've dealt with a lot, you dealt with a lot possibly, you know, and it does cause somebody being guarded, but they're very strong and passionate, or you are, through this. And just use your positive ego if you need to, because that is courageous when you do use that with pride, and to help you drive through anything that's going to be hard for you. You know, it's maybe time to let go of some things that you just didn't want to see, you didn't want to deal with. You used your ego to really what makes you deep inside, because you're too stubborn to admit something in the situation, relationship, job, that has been really heavy on you or on someone, okay, or situation. All right, so that's what I have for you. You know, something that was like effortless once, it seems like it's harder, but really it's not. Okay, maybe you make things look really good, Leo, and someone else is a little jealous of that. Okay? Alright. I hope that helped anyone. I'll do some more Leos in a little bit. Like, I'll do like a love relationship thing or something, but I'm going to go to bed. I just wanted to have something to put out there for my zodiac signs. Much love to you. Peace. I hope that everything goes okay. I know grievance is very difficult, and any advice I can give you for that, because I have lost loved ones, many, sadly, but it's just part of life, right? And it'll continue happening in mine because I'm just getting older and older. But it would be, I believe in spirituality, and I don't believe that that we just go underneath the ground and we're done. I just have a hard time believing that, because we're not just some mechanical body and mind and heart, you know, and everything we have, it amazingly works together perfectly to keep us alive and experiencing this world in the complex of being learning and doing new things. And my point is, I feel like if we could find ways to embrace the ones that we have passed away, knowing that they're always really with us in spirit, you know. Absolutely. And it actually will make you find a way to appreciate your life if you look at it that way so much more. Once you know that person's gone, it's like, it's just this feeling of, I need to make sure I let the people I love, you know how much I care about them. All right? Okay. Have a good night. Bye, Leo.